the zero airspeed auto. Not something we teach on a normal basis. It's not in the practical test standards that will soon be the airman certification standards. If a person's hovering out a ground effect at say 500 feet and you're doing photo work and the engine quits, you're going to have to transition to forward flight or airspeed or sideways or backwards or something, get some airspeed and then perform your auto.
I had never really been shown this until, I was with another instructor. There you go. You learn, you learn from other instructors. He's like, let's do a zero airspeed. I'm like, what are you talking about? Out of ground effect hover into auto, then into, power recovery. I'm like, are you serious? What are you talking about? So yeah, the thing with the zero airspeed in the G2, and I'm not going to talk about other aircraft, I'm just going to talk about this particular G2. If you're in an out of ground effect hover with no airspeed and you have to enter an auto, the main thing is we want to get speed, we want to get forward airspeed. The spot that I'm shooting for is directly right off the nose. Like I can't even see the spot because of how the aircraft is pictured there. People might say, well, if you're falling at 1,500 feet straight down, aren't you going to get into vortex ring state? Well, no, you're not. And why is that? It's because we have no power applied. What's one of the things you got to have? 20 to 100% available power, right? We're going to be down to 0. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. There's the drop. Now we're watching rotor RPM. We're at 1,500 feet descent rate right now. There's 1,800. I got my spot in view. RPM looks good. We're coming straight down. We're holding. There's 500 feet AGL. I think I'll start pushing forward, build a little airspeed. Building airspeed right there. There we come. There comes my treetop level. Start my flare. Flare's gonna get a little bit more aggressive. Throttle's coming back in. As you can see, we're about, 30 feet from our original skid marks that we have there?
We're 20, 30 feet, yep.
This is a non-event. It really is. You catch that breath kind of right there as you start that fall, kind of that roller coaster motion when you drop over that first hill. But after that, the aircraft stabilizes. I mean, you saw that I think we hit 1,800 foot descent rate. When you first start off, the RPM is going to drop, but that comes back, and we stabilized. I think we were in the green there, and then it got a little bit faster as we pushed that forward airspeed, and then as I came back on the cyclic and loaded the rotors.
But because it's not something we talk about a lot, not something we do in the normal course of training. Maybe we should.
It's just another trick, another tool in the toolbox that if you need to hit that spot, that's right there.
I would say do it with a CFI who's comfortable teaching it. Go down below for our helicopter maneuver guide. Free PDF is down below. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell, so you can come back tomorrow and see what we're going to talk about next.